Early VR news, interviews from the archives, GTC, interview with 1truemonke.
What up?
Yo, what's up, dude?
Nothing much.
What's good? What's good? Yo, nice to meet you in game for once. I think I've only talked to you in Discord like one time ever.
Yeah, and we were watching finals.
Yeah. Yo, thanks for being willing to be interviewed and all that. Okay, first question is Astro came up with this one. What headset do you use for competitive matches?
I used the Quest 2.
Okay. And just a heads up, if I'm like ominously staring at you, it's just so I can like keep the camera stable and stuff.
Yep.
Okay. How did you first get into Gorilla Tag?
I think I don't really know because it was over 3 years ago, but I think I saw like a YouTube video on it. And I originally got a VR because my brother got one, and I really liked playing with the Frisbee game.
Echo.
What's the Frisbee game where you throw it in the goals? Yeah, Echo VR. Played on his a couple times, and I really liked it, so got a VR for Easter, and then got Gorilla Tag, and then started playing from there.
Nice. Yeah, Echo was so sick. I'm still like a little upset that they took it away.
Yeah, I didn't play much after that though because I don't know, I didn't find it that I like high-paced game, and it wasn't really that high-paced in my opinion. A lot of passing and a lot.
Yeah, it was a little weird too because it was like that drifty like zero grav effect like made it feel slow.
Mm-hmm.
My son actually used to play that like crazy before they took it away. And he's like super young, so I was always amazed that he was so into it.
Yeah, I've seen him on your TikTok.
Yeah, yo, bro, he's actually insanely good at Gorilla Tag too. It's so awesome. All right, next question is, what attracted you to GTC specifically? Oh God.
Well, obviously, I've been in comp so long, and I was playing in CGG, the original league, since it was started before Season 1. And so, as soon as GTC was made, obviously I got informed that, there's a new league. So, I joined pretty early, I'm pretty sure. Pretty well under 1,000 people, probably, when I joined.
Nice. Yeah, it's, I had a friend tell me about it, and then the day they opened up invites, he messaged me, he was like, hey, invites are open, and he sent me an invite, and, I saw that Pig was in it, so I messaged Pig right away. It was like, yo, what's up with this league? How do you feel about it? He's like, yo, my friends run it, and I fully endorse it. I was like, hell yeah. And I got involved like as soon as possible.
I don't know if I was before the big invites. I don't know.
Yeah, there was a period where they were like inviting just, like close, people that were close friends with like Tux and everybody. Okay, can you share a moment from your career that was particularly rewarding or memorable?
Probably most recent finals because I wasn't really playing in comp exactly most of my career because I was banned, but yeah.
Okay, nice. Yeah, wait, this is totally like curveball question. I noticed that like there's a lot of like controversy around like how amped up and like passionate you get about the matches and stuff in the midst of things. How does that? Yeah, I don't know. How has that affected like you as a player? Like, have you had some like good things or bad things attached to that? Or
I mean, I'm just like very competitive, and I mean sometimes people don't really like it because I get a little too competitive, and they're just like not there. So if I get like too competitive, they'll just like think I'm like toxic or think I'm trying to be mean. And so sometimes it like amps up like if my close friends that know I'm just being competitive, they'll just be like yeah, he's just trying to hype us up and trying to stay in the game. But like if like you're new, then you're probably thinking I'm like too into it or toxic, some people would say.
yeah, no, I feel you. Yo, I totally get it though. A weird, funny story is one of my community members from when I used to stream. I used to stream like 4 days a week for like a whole year. I did that, over a year, And, we'd play mini games and stuff, but I'd always be like, all right, infection in forest, that's what we're doing. I want to just absolutely, like, try hard as best I can. And I had to be good because nobody wants to watch a streamer who sucks at the game. So I used to get real crazy, and there's this one community member named Doctor. Awesome kid. It's super cool. I literally screamed you in his face after he tagged me on stream and everything. And let's just say he's never let me live that down and brings it up on stream and stuff all the time. And I was like, no, I didn't mean like to you. I meant like I was just mad that I got tagged in general. So I totally get it, bro. Like it's just, I don't know, to be like, this game gets you freaking amped up and it taps into that like fight or flight like instinct. And yeah, man, I have respect for your skill level and how seriously you can take it. All right. How do you prepare for scrims and matches?
I don't warm up. I don't like warming up because like as soon as I get on, that's like 5 minutes after I get on, is like where I'm at like my peak. Like that's that I have like all my energy, my arms are, good, and I can just hit my hardest without being tired at all. So I just join the scrim exactly when it's time. Like even for finals or semifinals, I just join exactly when it's time and then play from there.
Nice. Okay. Yo, that's actually so different than most people's answers, which is pretty interesting. I wonder, like, how does like the testing phase and stuff like that affect that for you? Does it kind of throw you off a little bit?
Or like what do you mean testing phase? Like GTag checks?
Yeah, like the checks and stuff. Just because I know it takes a little bit of time.
Usually I'll just like flare around, like just not like use a lot of energy. I'll just like throw my arms around, mess around, or I'll just sit there on my phone waiting until the match starts, and then I'll go from there.
What advice would you give to someone new to GTC?
Well, I would start by either looking for a team that's right for your skill level, and a team that has like a good personality, a good drive to win, and then I would join that team, and I would try to scrim better teams to get myself better and get myself like more known, get my name out there, and then from there you can join better teams, and then go on from there.
Nice. Okay. How do you strategize with your team?
I mean, strategy, we don't really strategize until like on the spot. Like, hey, this person's gonna do this. You gotta prepare for them to do this. Or like, say like Levi tags one round and he's like, and then it's me tagging. He's like, yo, he's just gonna keep going down and then hitting back up. So just sit above. Like, we just strategize mid game, adapt to their playstyle.
Okay, nice. Yeah, Levi actually mentioned that he sometimes in practice you guys will kind of strategize, like if someone's here, they're probably going to hit off like this direction. Here's like the most probable like locations that they're going to land.
Yeah, we were doing recent stuff because one of our team members was having trouble like tagging really fast players. And so we were like saying like, if he's going to hit to this tree and then this tree and you're on this tree, just hit straight to that tree and don't follow him exactly, but still hard chase him to this tree, and then you can get there right there. And then...
All right, yeah. No, that's good stuff, because I got to say, like, my first handful of times playing with, like D's or, like, any, like, top players, or, like, especially Pig, I realized that there is no way I'm ever going to physically keep up with them speed-wise. So I had to just kind of, like, maybe drop off their trail and, like, fake out and find a cutoff somewhere. Because that was the only way I was ever going to tag them. So that makes a lot of sense. It's good strategy. How do you manage nerves or pressure during important matches?
I definitely do get, like, like a little anxious, a little adrenaline rush. Like right before matches, and like I'm hyped up, but it's not really like nerves almost. It's just like I'm hyped, like I'm ready to play, I'm ready to win, and then you get in there, And then, like, as soon as I get into a game, like, I feel like it's just, like, all, like, like, the nerves are gone. I'm just, like, ready to play.
Nice. Okay, so would you almost agree that it's partially just like having the right mindset before you go in?
Yeah, you definitely have to have, like, I'm going to win mindset. You can't just be like, we're going to lose this, they have better players, blah, 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 blah. Like, you just got to stay positive throughout the whole game. And I've noticed, like, people who don't stay positive, like, even, like, mid-round, they'll, like, be negative on themselves, and the next round they'll just do worse. It's just not going to help you, so you have to try to stay positive.
Nice. Okay. Let's see. In your opinion, what sets GTC apart from traditional esports and other leagues?
Well, first of all, for VR, it's not connected. It's like basically a fan of Gorilla Tag made this league. It's not really like helped by any game like most VR games in comp are, which is very impressive that they've done so much with it. And what sets it apart from like other leagues is how unique the game style is and how good their moderation and make sure people don't cheat.
Nice. Yeah, I definitely agree with all of that. It's kind of sick that we have such an amazing game that's like a real physical sport and not just like a mouse and keyboard
not
or
moving
like
with the joystick.
yeah.
You have to move your arms, get active.
But yeah, GTC is definitely like going way above and beyond anybody I've ever seen in any comp scene. So yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Only if the devs helped with it.
Yeah, imagine if they
Very
did.
nice.
Bro, that'd be crazy.
Up that prize pool.
Hell yeah. Get some like some big investors jumping in on that at that point. All right, and the last question I have for you, that's for the interview stuff. What's your ultimate goal as a GTC competitor?
Just keep winning finals. I don't plan on losing this finals on season 4, and I just don't plan on losing like ever, I guess. So I guess just win.
Hell yeah. I like to hear that. That was perfect. All your answers were like spot on, like very genuine sounding. Like, I have one more question that's like, it's GTC related, but it's probably something I'm more going to use for my personal, like, barely VR news. Do you want to comment on the finals match or like, thank anybody or like shout out any teammates or anything like that?
The finals match was definitely not what we expected. We expected it to be a lot closer. Some of our teammates even expected to be like within 3 points. And I was still pretty confident that we were winning no matter what. Like, there's no way these people can beat us. And, I mean, it sucks because, obviously, some people on TSO got unfairly knocked out with the 2v3 and stuff. And a lot of people give me praise for running so well in the finals, but they also got to realize that my teammates were also tagging pretty damn well as well every time I was running.
Definitely. Yeah, I actually am one of the people that was commenting on, like, I commentated for the match, but like outside of the match, I was like, yo, it's so crazy that out of all those rounds, regardless of how good your teammates were tagging, like, you only got tagged, like, what, once, twice in that whole entire game?
Yeah, I got tagged twice, and it took 8 rounds the first time, then it took 7 the second.
That is freaking crazy impressive, dude. Like, it's insane. But, yo, thank you for, joining. I know you had, like, some basketball stuff to do and everything, so I definitely appreciate you taking the time to meet up, and it's cool to meet you and talk for a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, a milkshake. Drink a milkshake and I have to shit now. Lactose intolerant.
Oh, that's rough, bro. Yo, I'm not even gonna like joke around. Freaking, we had like dinner and stuff, and I swear to God, freaking barbecue sauce. I don't know what was in that. That did not sit well with me. My son was in the bathroom right away, and then I was like, all right, get out. I gotta use it.
How old's your son?
My son's 9.
Any? So no comp anytime soon.
Nah, no comp for him, but I swear to God, if he was able to, he would give a lot of people a run for their money. He's really good.
Yeah, might have to fake his age.
Friggin'
When I first joined, I was 12. Yeah, I was 12 when I joined comp, and the original owner of CGT, the first league, was 12 when he made comp, and I am about to turn 16 in less than 2 months, so
that's
it's
crazy.
been a long time of Gorilla Tag.
Yeah, that's awesome. I started playing October of 21. Thank you again for taking the time to do this. I appreciate that. I really look forward to seeing you guys compete in Season 4. You are, like, definitely one of the most impressive players out there.
Yeah, hopefully we're going to win again. I doubt that we're going to lose. There's not really that much competition I've seen so far.
I know. I mean, TSO is definitely up there. And like you said,
TSO disbanded now.
Yeah, what the heck? That kind of blew my mind.
Well,
I was like, no, what?
Tuck said he wanted to focus on the league itself and not really comp anymore. So he just disbanded it.
Yeah, I give them a lot of props because Nuts kind of did the same thing and kind of bowed out just to focus and not be biased and just really...
Yeah, Deez is thinking about it, but he says he's going to stay because me and Levi are staying on Philly.
Yo, Deez cannot leave. He's so good at helping with the league, but like, bro, I've never seen anybody that crazy on double walls ever in my life.
Yeah, I think you gotta stay too.
But, alright, man, I'm gonna run. It was very nice meeting you.
Alright, peace out.
Peace out, dude.